Right, I get a pair of bars on it and get it turned. That's really just a standing seizure now.
This is Lord Mark's Wacker plate. It's a Benford. I think it's a 500mm plate on it. It currently won't start, and I can't really get it to turn over, so we're going to have a look at it. Yeah, we're going to try and get it started. Also, the reason the chain is on it is because we lifted it in here. So I've got a new switch for this, for the engine here, because you can see the switch is missing from it. It's just down there on the floor. So yeah, first things first, we're going to take that off, fit that switch, check for spark, and probably clean the carb afterwards. Back to this Wacker plate a week later. Unfortunately, when I started taking it apart last week, I noticed that it wouldn't turn over. And today I've found what the problem was. It actually was full of water. I say full of it, it had a little bit of water in it. So I think it was hydrolocking itself. So I've cleared that out. I've cleared the carb, the stator, the coil. I've cleared its mating face on the flywheel, and I'm just about to put it back in, some fresh fuel in. I've put a little bit of two-stroke oil down the cylinder, and just to try and lubricate it in case there was any damage done. I'm not going to take it apart for this cheap old Wacker plate here, but we'll give it a go. So I got the coverall back on now. I found a wiring issue, put a new plug on the end as well. And now we've got so I put the carb back on, the cover back on, new switch on there. I haven't tidied the wiring up yet, but new switch. I've topped it up with oil, and I've got a spark, so we're going to try and start it. Hopefully it runs. It's going to smoke a bit because of the two-stroke oil I've poured down the bore. But yeah, fingers crossed it runs. So since we had this running in the last clip, the belt decided to do a tension delete. Don't need to worry about that. So we've got two new belts because someone only left one in there and there needs two. So yeah, now we're just going to untension it and fit the two new bolts to it.
Okay, just to add a bit of context to why I ended up with this, it was basically given to me as a non-runner. But if I'm honest, I just thought all I'll do is I'll add this to some other old stuff I've got.
It's a piece of junk.
And it'll get me about £240 a tonne. But Kimberly said that she was confident she could get it running. And I said, well, I don't think you will. But she said, no, let me have a go at it. And once again, she's proven that I was wrong and she was well,
Kim was right.
Kim was right, yeah.
So it's easier to tighten it on the floor and put the belt on the floor. So I've done the one side, just need to tighten this side. And now the last one.
I have to say, for an engine that was seized, that is probably one of the... I love a Honda, you know, but that has to be one of the sweetest Hondas I've heard running. It's pretty smart, that. Done a good job there.
So the Wacker plate's all done now, as you saw in the last clip. So now we're going to get on with replacing these two lines and the other two on the other side. So I'm just taking these 4 bolts off for the bucket lift on this 1-ton dumper. We noticed that they're all cracked and perished and nearly broken through, so preventative maintenance is better than trying to cure a problem when out and about.
An eternity later.
I know it's been just a short video, but we got the Wacker plate fixed and the dumper fixed now, which has all been fairly simple. And on the next video, we've got a lot more in-depth stuff coming up with this dumper. So make sure you like and subscribe to get notifications and things. But yeah, until the next one, take care.
Right, 1/8.